AI, it's the buzzword on everyone's lips. The technology that's poised to reshape our world. Today, we're venturing into the heart of the AI enigma. We're shattering the myths, exposing the realities, and preparing you for the future that's hurtling towards us. In this video, we are going to discuss the following: common AI misconceptions, AI biases, will AI replace human jobs, AI is magic bullet solution for all the problems, AI is only made for big tech companies, is AI always accurate, and finally, will AI can be controlled or regulated? Let's dive in. Let's begin by addressing a common misconception, one often fueled by science fiction, the notion of sentient AI. This refers to the idea that artificial intelligence possesses consciousness or self-awareness, akin to human sentience. While popular culture often portrays AI as on the cusp of achieving this level of consciousness, the reality is quite different. Even the most sophisticated AI models today are fundamentally advanced pattern recognition and data processing systems. They excel at analyzing vast amounts of information, identifying trends, and generating responses that can appear remarkably human-like. However, these capabilities do not equate to true sentience. Consider a chatbot that seems to empathize with your emotions or offers insightful advice. While impressive, this behavior is the result of complex algorithms and vast datasets, not genuine understanding or self-awareness. In essence, while AI can simulate human-like interactions, it lacks the subjective experience, emotions, and consciousness that define sentience. Thus, fears of an imminent AI uprising, fueled by the notion of sentient machines, are currently unfounded. The reality of AI is both less dramatic and more nuanced. Next up, let's tackle the myth that AI is always objective and unbiased. After all, it's just lines of code, right? How could math be biased? Well, here's where things get tricky. You see, AI models are like sponges, soaking up the information they're trained on. If that training data has any biases within it, and let's face it, most data in the real world does, the AI is going to absorb those biases too. It's like teaching a parrot to talk. It'll repeat what it hears, even if it doesn't understand the meaning. Imagine an AI trained on historical hiring data that reflects past prejudices. That AI might unintentionally perpetuate those same biases when making decisions about who to interview or hire. It's not that the AI is trying to be unfair. It's just mirroring the patterns it's learned. So, while AI has the potential to revolutionize decision-making, making it more data-driven and efficient, it's not a magic bullet for eliminating bias. In fact, if we're not careful, AI can actually amplify existing inequalities. That's why it's so crucial to be vigilant. We need to constantly scrutinize the data we feed AI, actively look for and correct biases, and make sure these powerful tools are used to create a fairer, more equitable world, not reinforce the problems of the past. There's a lot of fear out there that AI is going to replace all human jobs, leaving everyone unemployed. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, the fear that AI is coming for our jobs. It's easy to get caught up in the anxiety, especially when headlines scream about robots taking over and jobs disappearing. But let's take a deep breath and separate the hype from the reality. Yes, AI is going to change the job market. Some jobs, particularly those involving a lot of repetition or predictable tasks, might become automated. That's just the natural evolution of technology. But here's the twist. AI isn't just a job taker, it's a job maker. Think about it. We're on the cusp of entirely new industries and roles that didn't even exist a few years ago. Data scientists, AI ethicists, machine learning engineers, these are just the tip of the iceberg. The future isn't about humans versus machines. It's about humans and machines working together. The key is to adapt, to upskill, to embrace the possibilities of AI, and to see it as a tool that can amplify our capabilities, not replace us. So, instead of fearing the future, let's prepare for it. Let's get curious. Let's learn, and let's shape the future of work together. So, another common AI myth that's been making the rounds. The idea that AI is some kind of magical cure-all, a one-stop shop for solving all our problems. You know, like it's this futuristic genie, ready to grant our every wish with a snap of its digital fingers. It's a tempting thought, isn't it? To imagine that with just a sprinkle of AI magic dust, all our challenges will simply vanish. Traffic jams, solved, climate change, fixed, world hunger, eradicated. But let's bring things back down to earth for a moment. AI, while incredibly powerful, is not a magic wand. It's more like a Swiss Army knife, a versatile tool with many different blades, each designed for a specific purpose. But even the best Swiss Army knife won't build you a house on its own. To truly harness the power of AI, we need more than just the technology itself. We need the right data, the right people, and the right processes in place. Think of it like baking a cake. You can have the fanciest oven in the world, but if you don't have the right ingredients or recipe, you're not going to get a delicious result. While AI holds immense promise for transforming various industries and addressing critical global issues, it's essential to remember that it's not a magical solution to all problems. It takes careful planning, a deep understanding of the problem you're trying to solve, and ongoing collaboration between humans and machines to make AI work its magic. Remember, AI is a tool, not a miracle worker, but in the right hands, with the right approach, it can help us achieve incredible things. A lot of people think that AI is something only big tech companies can afford to develop or use. The idea that AI is exclusively for the tech giants, those behemoths with endless resources and armies of engineers. It's easy to picture AI as something happening behind closed doors in top secret labs, accessible only to the privileged few. But guess what? That's so last year. The AI revolution is happening out in the open, and it's inviting everyone to the party. We're talking about open source tools, affordable AI as a service platforms, and a thriving community of developers and enthusiasts sharing their knowledge and creations. You don't need a PhD in computer science or a billion-dollar budget to get started with AI. Whether you're a small business owner looking to automate tasks, a student exploring new ways to learn, or simply someone curious about this incredible technology, there are resources out there waiting for you. So, the next time you hear someone say, AI is only for the big guys, remember the AI revolution is happening everywhere. It's in your hands, it's on your phone, it's shaping the world around us. And the best part, you don't have to be a tech giant to be a part of it. Some people expect AI to be perfect, delivering error-free results every time. The idea that AI is somehow infallible, a digital oracle that always delivers perfect, error-free results. It's easy to fall into this trap, especially when we see AI performing tasks like diagnosing diseases or translating languages in real time. But here's the truth, AI, even at its most advanced form, is not immune to mistakes. Just like us humans, it can stumble, it can misinterpret, it can even flat out get things wrong. AI is like a super smart student who's crammed a library's worth of information into their brain. They can ace any test, write brilliant essays, and dazzle you with their knowledge. But even the smartest student can misread a question, make a careless error, or draw the wrong conclusion from the information they have. Similarly, AI models can generate incorrect information, misunderstand context, or produce unexpected behaviors. They might translate a phrase awkwardly, misinterpret a medical image, or even generate biased or offensive content if they've been trained on flawed data. That's why it's crucial to approach AI with a healthy dose of skepticism and critical thinking. Don't just blindly accept everything AI tells you as gospel truth. Double-check the facts, consider alternative perspectives, and use your own judgment. Remember, AI is a tool, not a replacement for human intelligence. It's at its best when it's working with us, not for us. So let's embrace AI's potential while also acknowledging its limitations, and use it responsibly to build a better future for everyone. Finally, there's this concern that AI development is happening at a breakneck pace with no ethical or regulatory oversight, that it's just a wild west out there. The idea that AI development is like a runaway train, hurtling towards an uncertain future with no one at the controls. You know, the whole Wild West scenario where technology is advancing at breakneck speed, leaving ethics and regulations in the dust. It's easy to feel a bit uneasy, especially when headlines scream about AI's potential to disrupt industries, automate jobs, and even challenge our understanding of what it means to be human. But let's take a moment to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The truth is, AI isn't developing in some kind of ethical vacuum. There are countless conversations happening right now, all around the world, about how to ensure AI is developed and used responsibly. Governments are drafting regulations, organizations are establishing ethical guidelines, and researchers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible while keeping a close eye on the potential consequences. It's a complex and evolving landscape for sure. We're grappling with questions about algorithmic bias, transparency, job displacement, privacy. The list goes on. But these conversations are happening. We're not just blindly charging ahead. We're actively charting a course for a future where AI serves humanity, not the other way around. So, while the path forward may be filled with challenges and uncertainties, it's not a lawless frontier. It's a collaborative effort, a global conversation about how to harness the incredible power of AI while upholding our values and protecting our future. AI is an incredible technology with a lot of potential, but it's important to separate the myths from the reality. Understanding what AI can and can't do helps us make better decisions about how to use it and how to prepare for the future. So, stay informed, stay critical, and keep an open mind about where AI is headed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing and leave your comments below. See you in the next video.